Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor from 161 to 180 AD, was a philosopher king. He kept a personal journal, Meditations, filled with Stoic wisdom. It's a masterpiece of self-reflection. Aurelius wrote to himself not for publication. His thoughts are raw, honest, and insightful. Meditations offers timeless advice on living a better life. It's a guide to navigating challenges, relationships, and the human condition. Aurelius's insights remain surprisingly relevant today. They offer solace, clarity, and practical wisdom for modern life. Aurelius's reign was marked by war, plague, and personal struggles. Yet he remained a beacon of reason and virtue. His journal is a testament to the power of Stoicism. It shows how to find peace amidst chaos. In a world often defined by external events, Aurelius reminds us of the importance of inner strength. Meditations is a timeless guide to cultivating a life of purpose, resilience, and virtue. Stoicism, a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece, greatly influenced Marcus Aurelius. It emphasizes virtue, reason, and living in accordance with nature. Stoics believe that true happiness comes from within. It's not dependent on external circumstances. Aurelius embraced Stoic principles as a way to navigate the challenges of leadership and life. He found solace in the idea of controlling what he could, his thoughts and actions, and accepting what he couldn't, external events. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's within our control. Our thoughts, emotions, and responses are our domain. We can choose how we react to adversity. This empowers us to live with greater resilience and peace. Aurelius reminds us that external events have no power over our inner state unless we allow it. By focusing on virtue and living in agreement with nature, we can find tranquility even in the face of life's inevitable storms. For Marcus Aurelius, virtue was the sole good. It was the foundation of a meaningful life. He believed that living virtuously meant aligning oneself with reason and nature. This involved acting with wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Aurelius saw virtue as an internal pursuit. It wasn't about external validation or social status. True virtue resided in the heart and mind. It was about being a good person, regardless of circumstances. He stressed that we should act with integrity, even when no one is watching. Our character should be consistent, whether we're in public or in private. This commitment to virtue, he believed, was the path to true fulfillment. Aurelius reminds us that external achievements fade, but a virtuous character leaves an enduring legacy. By focusing on developing our moral compass, we create a life of meaning and purpose that transcends fleeting pleasures or material possessions. Section 4. Mastering the Mind, Our Inner Citadel. Marcus Aurelius placed great importance on mastering the mind. He believed our thoughts shape our reality. By controlling our thoughts, we could control our emotions and actions. This, he argued, was the key to living a fulfilling life. He compared the mind to a fortress. It's our inner citadel. We must fortify it against negative thoughts, distractions, and external influences. This requires constant vigilance and self-awareness. Aurelius practiced various techniques to cultivate mental discipline. He emphasized mindfulness, the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. This helped him quiet his mind and see things more clearly. He also advocated for journaling, reflecting on his thoughts and actions, and seeking wisdom from others. Through these practices, Aurelius sought to master his mind, not be ruled by it. Section 5. Embracing the present moment, the only reality. The present moment, according to Aurelius, is all we ever have. He believed that the essence of life is found in the now, the fleeting seconds that we often overlook. Dwelling on the past is futile, it's gone. The past, with all its triumphs and failures, is but a memory, a shadow that no longer holds any power over us. Worrying about the future is unproductive, it's uncertain. The future is a mystery, a realm of possibilities that we cannot control or predict. True peace, he believed, comes from fully inhabiting the now. By grounding ourselves in the present, we find a sanctuary from the chaos of time. He urged us to approach each moment with acceptance and focus, to embrace the present with open arms, acknowledging its imperfections and beauty alike. By being fully present, we can appreciate the beauty around us, connect with others, and find joy in even the simplest things. The laughter of children, the rustling of leaves, the warmth of the sun. all become profound experiences. Aurelius reminded himself to not be overwhelmed by the whole. Instead of being daunted by the vastness of life, he chose to focus on the task at hand. Instead, he focused on doing what he could, with what he had, in the present moment. This approach allowed him to act with intention and clarity. This allowed him to act with clarity and purpose without being paralyzed by the weight of the past or the uncertainty of the future. His actions were deliberate, his mind unburdened. His teachings emphasized the transformative power of presence. By living in the moment, we unlock a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. By embracing the now, we free ourselves from the shackles of regret and worry. The chains that bind us to our past, mistakes, and future anxieties are broken. We can then experience life more fully and find peace in the midst of life's constant changes. In the ever-changing tapestry of existence, the present moment is our anchor, our only reality. Section 6. The Fleeting Nature of Time, a Liberating Perspective. Marcus Aurelius was acutely aware of the transient nature of life. He often pondered the impermanence of all things, recognizing that everything we experience is temporary. He understood that everything is impermanent. This realization was not a source of despair for him, but rather a profound insight that shaped his philosophy. This awareness, rather than being morbid, was a source of liberation. It allowed him to detach from the anxieties and fears that often plague human existence. It fueled his appreciation for the present moment and his commitment to living virtuously. By focusing on the here and now, he found a deeper sense of peace and purpose. He reminded himself that time is a sort of river of passing events. This metaphor helped him to visualize the continuous flow of life. Just as a river flows constantly, so too does life. The river's unending movement mirrors the ever-changing nature of our existence. Clinging to the past or fearing the future prevents us from fully engaging with the present. These attachments can hinder our ability to live fully and authentically. Aurelius's perspective on time encourages us to let go of what we cannot control. By releasing our grip on the past and our anxieties about the future, we can find freedom. We should accept the impermanence of all things. This acceptance can bring a sense of tranquility and clarity to our lives. This includes our possessions, relationships, and even our own lives. Everything we hold dear is subject to change and eventual loss. By embracing this perspective, we can approach life with a sense of lightness and gratitude. We can appreciate the beauty and value of each moment. We can savor each moment, knowing that it is precious and fleeting. This mindfulness can enhance our experiences and deepen our connections with others. This awareness can inspire us to live with greater intention and purpose. By recognizing the temporary nature of life, we can prioritize what truly matters and live more meaningful lives. Section 7, Our Place in the Cosmos, a Humility Perspective. Marcus Aurelius viewed himself as a small part of a vast and interconnected cosmos. He often reflected on the nature of the universe and his place within it. Understanding that he was just one piece of a much larger puzzle, he believed that everything in the universe is interconnected. This belief was not just a philosophical stance, but a guiding principle in his life, influencing his decisions and actions. We're all part of a larger whole. This idea of interconnectedness extended to his view of society and humanity, where each individual plays a role in the collective well-being. This cosmic perspective fostered in him a sense of humility and acceptance. He understood that his power and influence were temporary, and that true wisdom lay in recognizing the transient nature of life. He recognized that our lives are but a brief moment in the grand scheme of things. This realization helped him to focus on what truly mattered, letting go of trivial concerns and focusing on the greater good. This helped him put his problems into perspective. By seeing his challenges as small parts of a much larger picture, he was able to approach them with a calm and measured mindset. It allowed him to approach challenges with greater equanimity. He faced difficulties with a sense of calm and resilience, knowing that they were just fleeting moments in the vast expanse of time. Aurelius's cosmic perspective reminds us that we are not the center of the universe. This understanding can help us to see beyond our own immediate concerns and consider the broader implications of our actions. This realization can be both humbling and liberating. It frees us from the burden of self-importance and allows us to connect more deeply with the world around us. It frees us from the ego's tendency towards self-importance and worry. By letting go of our egos, we can find a sense of peace and contentment in our place within the cosmos. By cultivating a sense of awe and wonder at the vastness of the cosmos, we can find a sense of peace and belonging. This sense of wonder can inspire us to live more meaningful and purposeful lives. We are part of something much greater than ourselves. This understanding can help us to see the value in our connections with others and the importance of contributing to the greater good. This understanding can inspire us to live with greater purpose and compassion. By recognizing our place in the cosmos, we can approach life with a sense of humility and a commitment to making a positive impact on the world around us.